and yeah, and Leo. Paulina. Liz, Paulina, and Leo.
Okay, gender equality is also known as sex equality. It has been like for a long time since like more than 100 years ago. Women had their role in their home and couldn't study or work. They only took care of the kids and the house, and men went out, worked and studied and had more education.
There has been several women that have improved and been very representative to the gender equality. One was Simone Beauvoir. She wrote a book in 1949 about the second sex. She described that the women must be like treated with respect and not only like as an object and all that. One very representative case was the one of Malala. She was a 16 years old girl. She was shot in the head and burned with acid. So she started like, I don't want anything of this to happen to other girls, so I'm gonna do something. So she started giving a speech, and now she has a Nobel Prize of Peace with only 16 years old.
Okay, this one is the case of a girl named Amanda. She was one night with her boyfriend. They were just hanging out at their house, and he just suddenly got angry and started hitting her with a juice box, and she didn't know what to do, and she ran to another room and called the police. And when he heard her, he went and pushed her and started choking her, and she was just so scared and started to cry. And then when he saw she was crying, he started to cry and to apologize, and she just was so scared and she ran out of the house. It was in the winter, and some guys that were walking by saw her and called the police and the ambulance. And that's the before and after he hit her.
Well, my case is the assault of Ray Rice to her girlfriend, not to his girlfriend. Well, it was that he was in a casino in Atlantic City, and the Baltimore Ravens running back player. He was mad because he lost in the casino, so he went and punched his girlfriend, and he was caught by a camera of an elevator, and they're in the casino, and he was punished by getting like banned from the NFL, and also he was getting prison.
He was what?
Got in prison.
Uh-huh.
And that's okay. Yep.
A few years ago, in 2011, there was a case where several women that work at Walmart made a strike against them because they say that Walmart wasn't paying well to them, and the lawyer of Walmart, they say no, you're paid well, so you should work like you must do. And they are nowadays, yes, they are still fighting, and they are still doing strikes. There has been 4 years they have been doing strikes, and they haven't any results. And one representative woman was Betty, that she said it is worth it to be every year having a strike rate.
Okay, I have another case of a girl named Daisy Coleman. She was a 16-year-old American girl that attempted suicide after she was bullied for accusing two senior guys of her school of raping her. The case was 2 years ago. She was with her best friend Paige at her house. They were drinking, but her mom was there, and then she started texting these guys, and they snuck out of the house and met them, and they were drinking, they were drunk, and they took them to a house, and the 17-year-old guy raped her, a 15-year-old guy raped her best friend, and another guy filmed the video, filmed with his iPhone. And I don't know what they did to her friend, and they left her, well, her mom found her the next day outside of her house. She was passed out, she couldn't speak, and she had frostbite on her feet that were starting to turn gray. Then her mom was so worried, and she took her to the hospital, and when the doctor examined her, he said that she was assaulted, and that's when they started to figure everything out. And the guy that raped her best friend was took to court and put in a juvenile court, and the other two guys, when they didn't do anything to them, because the guy that raped her had some connection with one of his family members was of a Republican Party or something like that. And after everything, people started calling her a slut and everything, and she had to move out of town.
The second case is Northern Ireland Human Rights Commission to review abortion ban. Well, it is that women in Northern Ireland are trying to get the abortion law approved, but they haven't win that law. So they only permit them to abort when it's the baby or them have serious damage if they are they can get a serious damage. Also if they have a mental or physical problem. But they have been doing strikes for many years, but they haven't win anything. That's the case. Huh?
In April of 2013, there was a case in Nigeria that several women of 15 to 18 ages were kidnapped by Boko Haram. It means that these girls must not get education. Western education is a sin. So they kidnapped her and they were sold to the militants for only $12 to be their wives and raise them and do whatever they want. And several mothers are doing some campaigns that the name of the campaign is Bring Back Our Girls. It has been for a while, and they are still missing 2,076 girls that they are still being raped and they're dying of hunger and all that stuff. There is also discrimination for men. We don't talk about it a lot, but it still exists. Here are several cases of men that were raped by women. Here is like several of them were raped from her fathers or sisters or friends or whatever, but they are real cases.
Our conclusion is that this has to stop because it's been going on for a while and it's like every time it's worse. And yeah, just get along and